Are you ready? Let's play. Who wants to be a millionaire? Time for the very first question. Let's get the money rolling
Which
in.
of these is usually played indoors? Table tennis, hockey, rugby, football. That'd be table tennis.
That's a good start. It's the
Americans
right
say a bad
answer.
question because ice hockey, so...
Question 2 coming up now, and it's worth £200. Take a
Which
look.
of the following is a child's name for a horse or donkey? Teddy, Freddie, Nettie, Eddie. That'd be Nettie.
That's the right answer. Well done. £300 if you can answer question number 3.
The word culinary refers to which everyday activity? Washing, reading, cooking, sleeping. That'd be cooking.
That's the right answer. Well done. Just 2 more correct answers and you'll be up to £1,000. Have a look at question number 4.
Which TV personality is known affectionately to the public as Mighty? Richard Morton, Bob Mortimer, John Motson, Neil Morse. That'd be a football commentator, John Motson.
Well done, that's the right answer, and it's won you £500. Well, you're going strong with all 3 lifelines still intact. See if you can answer this question without using.
Which of the following is an outdated slang term for a police officer? Green bottle, blue bottle, black bottle, red bottle. That'd be blue bottle.
Now, this is the last chance you could leave with nothing, so it's a good job you gave me the right answer. You just won £1,000.
Okay.
Here comes question 6, worth £2,000. Take a good look at it.
Cherokee, Chickasaw, and Seminole peoples are native to which part of the world? Australia, India, North America, South Africa. That'd be North America.
I can tell you that the answer you gave me was the right one. Very well played. You just won £2,000. Right, we're starting to play for some big money now. £4,000 for a correct answer to this question.
Which of these boxing categories comes between middleweight and heavyweight? Bantamweight, flyweight, lightweight, cruiserweight. That'd be cruiserweight.
Are you
I just
about to
found
win
out they misspelled
£4,000?
middleweight.
You certainly are. It was the right answer. Well played. Question number 8 is worth £8,000. Take your time and make sure you give me the correct
The car
answer.
manufacturer Seat is based in which country? Germany, Italy, France, Spain. That'd be Spain.
Is that your... You have
Because it was like the first
£4,000.
S is Spain, so that's tricking
And
down
you
with
now
Seat.
have
First S is
£8,000.
Spain, so...
Well played. That was the right answer. You're in very good shape. £8,000 in the bank and a chance to double that to £16,000 with question number 9.
Which year of the 20th century saw 3 different monarchs on the British throne? 1901, 1910, 1936, 1952. It was George V who died at the start, and Edward VIII reigned for most of the year, and then George VI reigned
If this is the wrong answer, you'll
took over
lose
at the very end of
£7,000.
1936.
But it's not the wrong answer. It's the right one. And you now have 16,000. Now, this is a crucial moment. Get this question right, and you will be leaving with no less than 32,000.
Which of these fairy tales was not written by Hans Christian Andersen? Rumpelstiltskin, The Tinderbox, Thumbelina, The Little Mermaid. I think Rumpelstiltskin was Grimm Brothers, not Hans Christian Andersen.
If the answer you've given me is the correct one, you'll be guaranteed £32,000. It is the right answer. Well done.
Okay.
It's not often you get asked a question where the correct answer will win you £64,000. But that moment is here, so make
The last words of which Shakespeare character are, "The rest is silence." King Lear, Othello, Romeo, Hamlet. The rest is silence. Trying to picture. One is popping out to me is Romeo just before he stabs himself, before he takes the poison, but... I don't think Romeo said that. I don't think Romeo said the rest is silence. I think it was Hamilton who said that, not Roman.
This is all getting pretty tense now. You had £32,000. You now have 64,000. Well played. You are now just 4 correct answers away from winning £1 million. Question 12 is worth 125,000.
Which of these is not a chemical element named after a famous scientist? Einsteinium, fermium, palladium, Rutherfordium, Albert Einstein, Enrico Fermi, Ernest Rutherford, but there's none named after Michael Faraday.
You had £64,000. You now have 125,000.
Yeah, Albert Einstein, Enrico Fermi, Ernest Rutherford.
You're sitting on a small fortune, but we want you to win more than that. Double it to $250,000 by getting this question.
Which country began life as a wool pulping mill in Finland in 1865? IKEA, Volvo, Saab, Nokia. That'd be Nokia. All the others are in Sweden, Nokia.
It's very tense.
All the others are in
wants
Sweden.
To know if you won £250,000. Yes.
Everyone would know this is a hard deal, let's be honest.
The Millionaire.
Okay.
You are playing an amazing game. Just one more correct answer, and you'll have the chance to make yourself a millionaire.
Which city hosted the Summer Olympics to coincide with its hosting of the World Fair? Stockholm 1912, Antwerp 1920, Amsterdam 1928, St. Louis 1904. That'd be St. Louis 1904.
So, are you going to play
yes,
for the million,
you're going to say it. Yes, the music cut off here.
You are playing
yeah,
for
I
a
know
million.
because
You gave me the right
hosted,
answer.
Yeah. Okay, for $1 million.
Right, here we are. You've given me 14 correct answers, and just one more will win you £1 million. The very best of luck. Here comes your 15th and final
Which of these is a village in the North London borough of Enfield? Gulf of Mexico, Cape of Storms, Botany Bay, Hudson Bay. I think we had this Millionaire Mondays, Botany Bay.
You've decided to play the
yeah, it was when it was episode 60.
I can tell you that you have given me
it was in the 60s, so.
the right answer. Amazing. You have
John
played
Carpenter
magnificently. You're walking away with a check for a virtual £1 million.
Thanks for watching.